All right, we have BattleB down here. Good name. On Golden Aura. Top left, we have Byun. Yes, this cup happens every Monday, and I cast it every Monday, so you should definitely follow my channel. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We're still kind of watching for the new patch stuff to come up. Yeah, BattleB is an up-and-comer in the scene that we're watching. Mapu just let me know. I haven't heard of him yet, but cool. I get to see one of his games. Yeah, I just want to throw this out there. Yeah, so basically, I do cast this cup every single week. Mapu observes it every single week. So follow the channel, follow Mapu as well. You can use the command Mapu in chat for his stuff.
Greg was always pushing for a greater share of the profits, to which the bookie flatly refused to give him, and things escalated. The bookie was able to arrange, I guess you call it a hit, on my family, and failed. But they were seriously injured, and I wound up paying their medical bills, which amounted to a considerable sum. Upon recovery, Greg was bent on revenge. Working with other individuals, he plotted to harm the bookie. And did so. In fact, the incident that he...
Damn. What a story.
...used was orchestrated by me, and he gave me no option. I have often contemplated drastic actions, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I wanted to go to the authorities, but I was frightened. Greg had connections in high places. And about that time, to keep me in line, he took my family from me. For a time, he kept them. My partner, who up until that point had no idea of my criminal activities, was horrified to learn what I had done, why Greg had taken our family. We were scared. I was in... Hell, I hated myself for what I had brought upon my family. Recently, I tried once again to quit, to end this nightmare, and in response, he gave me this. I can't take this anymore. I live in fear every day that Greg will kill me, or worse, hurt my family. All I could think to do was to make this recording in the hope that the world will finally see this man for what he really is.
Damn. Okay. Thank you, EXO, for the story.
Mining just resubscribed for 14
Thank you.
Hearty, good to see you on as usual.
Appreciate it. All right. We'll pause those donos and take a look at this game. So, a few things about the patch. First off, Cyclones vastly changed. More health. Their lock-on doesn't work quite the same anymore. They scale a little bit better. In as far as upgrades go, if I'm recalling correctly, but the actual lock-on doesn't happen every time they attack. There's a cooldown for it now. So you actually have to maybe think a little bit more, I guess, with what you're locking onto. Now, BattleB is coming across. That is some heavy, heavy Reaper. Kind of an, interesting idea. Now, needs to get rid of that siege tank immediately. He actually does end up taking a pretty big grenade there, but he's actually trading pretty darn well. If he had hit like a couple seconds quicker, this could have been crazy. But I guess he got the tank out into a far enough position it couldn't retreat, so that's reasonable at least. Kills 5 SCVs and will be up in workers. Well, I guess about even right now. So at least he caught up in that regard. So Cyclone coming across. We're getting disables here for BattleB. Siege Shanks and Marines as well. See what the Banshee is able to do, if anything. Siege Tank in a very defensive spot there for Byun. It would be cool if BattleB could do something here. Like, imagine if BattleB could take a game off Byun. Would speak well of his future prospects, that's for sure. And by the way, guys, after this, we'll be going into Byun versus Hero. I think that's going to be maybe the most interesting match that we're going to see here today with the patch changes. It's kind of what I've really been waiting for. Well, actually, Estrella versus Hero was amazing already, so just want to throw that out there. Okay. The, yeah, 3 Raven right now, but not getting any disable upgrades. He's actually flying them around the map. It looks like he wants to go harass with them. That's kind of interesting. 3rd command center coming up for Byun. BattleB has his almost done. Same as Byun there. He does have disable, so this is kind of the interesting difference, right? Interference matrix on these tanks. Get into position. Maybe he has something here. The Ravens of Byun are way out of position, right? The Raven is a very powerful unit in early game TVT. Okay, he's going to disable. Go ahead. Why are we not disabling before we siege? Break my heart. Okay, here come the Ravens from Byun. So he's going to drop auto turrets, it looks like. Okay, doesn't there. Okay, going to drop in the main. Huh. I feel like BattleB is falling apart a little bit. Like, let's see what this attack is actually looking like. Is getting some damage over there. He's not dealing with the auto turrets particularly well. Feels like he should just sent all the workers to one base if he wasn't going to micro up here or wasn't able to. But of course, that's something you learn with time. Up and comer, man, it does take a little bit. StarCraft's pretty crazy like that. All right, bunch of auto turrets thrown down very aggressively on this siege tank. Marine's starting to shoot these Ravens out of the sky. Got to push them back. Did he lose his... Well, no. Okay, he had the siege tank behind the command center. It felt like there was much more potential here for BattleB. I actually think BattleB had a very interesting position here overall, and it just didn't quite have the execution that he needed. Yeah, put some quality damage down, but the Cyclone will come out and one-shot it. All right, pulling back with the Ravens. Yeah, the Raven harassment was pretty good overall. They're actually very similar as far as worker counts go, though. Very good catch there by BattleB. Damn, dude! Good catch. Notice how he doesn't have the instant second lock on. He did have shots, but not the lock on. Big drop here from Byun in that main base. Oh, God, that's brutal. Gonna lose his stim? Oh, my God. And he's going to lose his command center as well. It looks like Byun's going to be able to take this one. I feel like BattleB actually put out a good game. This is someone I'm going to have to look out for in these future cups. You know, I think if BattleB keeps playing NA cups, we might, in the next couple weeks, give him a little look-see in the early rounds, right? Like, not necessarily worth it against Byun, but imagine if he's playing someone like a level below Byun, because it feels like he put out a good game, right? So what if we see him against, like, Disrespect or Epic, maybe, right? Like some of these guys that are like GMs, strong players. I want to see it. I want to see it. I feel like it was like good strats. It wasn't perfect, of course, but like you can see some potential here from BattleB. He's moving out for a counterattack. You know, he's in a tough spot. He has a lot of army supply at least. Gonna cancel that out. Doesn't have the energy for that interference matrix right now. Oof. Let's pull back against this nice spread of siege tanks. Scan from Byun sees him leaving. Yeah, yeah. So Byun is up 2 upgrades. He's got stim. He's got combat shields. This is... BattleB is like very, very dead. Another drop comes out here from Byun. Yeah, throwing down an auto turret to help out as well. That's what tough position he's in right now. Yeah, BattleB is... He's still trying, man. He's still putting the effort. He still has a lot of supply, you know? All right, Byun coming in for the kill. And, like, well, I guess it's not technically the kill, but, like, you can see as he just mouths down units, like, Byun is increasing his lead, right? It's not over yet, right? Like, if you gave the Byun's control of his army to, like, a guy in the chat, obviously BattleB's going to win, but when you have a player of Byun's level, it feels pretty oppressive, his position. He's got very good defense, 4th base coming up. He's about to have 2-2 against just 1-1, so he's going to maintain that 2 upgrade advantage. He's got great micro, of course. He's got a huge amount of miners. Yeah, going to do a massive supply block there. Oh, maybe not. Ah, BattleB with the Hail Mary. I like it. It's a good idea. It's going to get completely caught. GG. But yeah, that honestly, I'm actually really glad that we caught that. I'm really glad that we caught that because BattleB was completely off my radar as a new player. I've never heard of him. But that was good. Like he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. That excites me. I love seeing new up-and-coming players. You don't see it, like, all that often, right? Like, I mean, there's people that are improving all the time, but when they actually come up and give a good game to Byun, it's like, oh, okay.